Let's talk about one of the worst pieces of advice you'll ever hear. Do as I say, not as I do. Today, we're diving into a timeless fable that gets right to the heart of why that phrase just doesn't work. It shows us a simple, powerful truth. The best lessons aren't told, they're shown.
I mean, we've all heard it, right? Maybe we've even been tempted to say it ourselves. But why does it always feel so wrong? Well, believe it or not, the answer might just be hiding in a simple story about two crabs on a beach.
Okay, so picture this. A beautiful, warm, sandy shore. You've got a mother crab and her little kid just out for a walk. It looks totally peaceful, right? But under the surface, something's about to boil over.
As the mother watches her little one scuttling along, she starts getting more and more annoyed. And it's not because the kid is misbehaving or throwing a tantrum. Nope, it's about something way more basic. It's about the way her child walks.
So she starts nagging. "Why do you walk so crookedly like that?" she asks. "Stop moving sideways. Look forward and walk straight." See, in her mind, walking forward was the only proper, cool way for a crab to get around.
And this, right here, is the heart of the problem. On one side, you have the mother's ideal. This idea of a proper forward walk. And on the other side, you have the baby crab's reality. He's just doing what his body is built to do. It's that classic battle between what we expect and what's actually real.
Now, the baby crab, he's getting a little tired of all this criticism. So he makes a very simple request. A request that is about to completely flip the script on his mom. He genuinely wants to make his mom happy, so he says, "Look, I want to walk straight, I just don't know how. If you just show me how to do it first, I promise I'll copy you." This wasn't him being a smart aleck. It was a real request for a leader to lead.
Well, the mother crab just puffs out her chest. "Is that all?" she says, full of confidence. "Of course I can show you. It's easy. Just watch this." She is absolutely sure she's about to nail this demonstration.
And here we go. This is the climax of the story. What starts as an attempt to teach her child turns into a really powerful and honestly a deeply embarrassing lesson for herself.
So here's the play-by-play. She gets into position, bracing her legs, determined to walk forward. She puts all her focus into taking that one single straight step, but her body just lurches to the side. She tries again, maybe a little harder this time. Same thing, sideways. No matter what she does, she just can't stop scuttling.
And in that moment, you can just imagine it. A huge wave of shame just washes over her. Her face turns bright red. She realizes she's doing the exact same crooked walk that she was just tearing her own child apart for. The hypocrisy is just staring her right in the face.
And that's when the big realization hits her. "Oh," she thinks, "I was demanding my child do something that I can't even do myself." That's the moral of the story, right there. That humbling moment when she has to face her own limitations.
So this brings us to the big takeaway, the timeless lesson from this fable that is just as important today as it was hundreds of years ago. It all comes down to one simple idea: walking your own talk. This little story is the perfect, and I mean perfect, illustration of leading by example. It's the idea that real influence, real leadership, doesn't come from just bossing people around or giving commands. It comes from showing them how it's done through your own actions. And listen, this is not just a cute story about crabs. This lesson is everywhere. In parenting, you can't just tell your kids to be patient. You have to model it. At work, you can't ask your team to be creative if you're the one shooting down every new idea. Whether you're a teacher, a mentor, or just working on yourself, your actions set the real standard. And if there's one thing to really let sink in, it's this. It's not just that actions speak louder than words. It's that our actions are what give our words any meaning at all. Without action to back them up, words are just noise. So, I'll leave you with this final thought. Think about it for a minute. This week, in your own life, at home, at work, wherever, what is one thing you can make a point to show with your actions instead of just saying with your words?